In this video, I want to discuss 6 most important things about the birth time rectification, which is one of the most important aspect if you are learning astrology, if you are an astrology enthusiast, if you want to dive more deep into astrology and learn about your life. This video is only for you because it's going to be an eye-opener video with many unheard, unseen concepts which I want to cover in this video. So, the 6 important things, as you can see on the screen, which we'll talk about, is why the birth time recorded by the hospital is not accurate. We will also discuss about the daylight saving time problem, importance of divisional charts, how the birth time rectification really works, why accurate birth time matters a lot in your charts, and a reality which most people don't know. Just a difference of 1 or 2 minutes can completely change some of the most important divisional chart of yours. Yes, in Vedic astrology, there are many different types of astrology within Vedic, different subjects like divisional charts, KP astrology. I'm going to explain you why birth time rectification is one of the most powerful and overlooked aspect of astrology, and why I believe it is the foundation of a true, accurate predictions in this video. So, Namaste, Hari Om, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. This is your host Gautam from Canada, and I have been practicing Vedic astrology and palmistry since 2009. 2010 was the period when I started. It's more than over like 17 years of experience, overall experience in this field, helping thousands of people from different parts of the world understanding their lives through wisdom of astrology. Actually, one of my area of specializations are advanced divisional charts, which are also called as Vargas, the Varga Kundli, and KP astrology, which is one of the most profound method of astrology, Krishnamurti Paddhati, which I use extensively for the birth time rectification. Birth time rectification is something which I don't miss it on any chart. Throughout my journey, I have realized that one of the biggest reason why people sometimes receive inaccurate or conflicting astrological prediction is because the birth time itself is not correct. Even sometimes the most knowledgeable astrologer cannot provide the precise prediction if the time is not right, if the foundation of the horoscope is inaccurate. That is why the time rectification has become one of the most important aspect of my practice. In every chart which I have read in last 17 years, birth time rectification is something which I always included in all the readings. We will also see that how 2 minutes can completely change the divisional charts and how accurately rectified time of birth can dramatically improve the precision of your horoscope and your future predictions. So definitely many people, let's just take the first topic at why recorded birth time is not accurate. Many people believe that the time of birth written in the birth certificate or given by the hospital is 100% accurate. Unfortunately, that is not always the case. If you are born in the 80s or 70s or before the 90s, when there was no technology at that time, there was no computers in the hospital, there was no mobile phones, nothing much of digital back then. At that time, getting the right birth time was always a question mark. How did doctors record the time of birth pre-90s? The answer is by looking at the wall clock, and the wall clocks are never accurate. Even like 2 or 3 minutes, there is always a difference in the wall clock time. So doctors used to earlier see the wall clock, okay, write the birth time, and maximum time we get the birth time as whenever you see anyone with the birth time as 10 a.m., 6 p.m., 4 p.m. or 3:30, 9:30, 6:30, they are always approx time of birth. They are never accurate. So accurate birth time is so important, but unfortunately people born from 80s, 70s, 60s, the birth time is not always accurate given by the hospitals. Even these days, sometimes there are certain kids who are born, there is a little bit of time error and we have to fix the time of birth because of the daylight savings going on in these days, specifically in this part of the world where we are in United States of America and Canada. We have the DST, but this concept is not understood much in Asia, and that's why there is discrepancies or differences which come up in the birth charts. So definitely time rectification is very important. I'll tell you. Firstly, what is birth time? Is it when the baby comes out, or is it when the umbilical cord is cut, or is it when the baby cries for the first time? Out of all the activities, there could be a possibility that okay, the baby comes out, and then after 30 seconds or 1 minute the umbilical cord is cut, and then after 2 minutes the baby cry, and so there could be difference in these events. However, the true time of birth is when the baby comes out. That's the time, should be the time recorded for the time rectification. Secondly, the most important concept is that when the baby is out and the doctor finish the operation, and after that typically the doctor will look at the time and they will write down when they go back. So most of the cases, the time of birth we get is the real time of birth rectification we get is before time. This is what I have analyzed in the last 70 years. Say for example, you give your birth time as 6:30, but my rectification could come as 6:24 or 6:23. So very high possibility that time will come before, because at the time of delivery doctor is busy. Doctor is not looking at the clock. Doctor is looking if the baby is safe, the mother is safe, the delivery is going all smooth sailing. That's the priority. And back then, who used to give more importance or priority to the exact time of birth? Time of birth has become so important in the last 15-20 years that everyone wants the accurate time, because everyone wants their birth charts to be done accurately. But that time there was no much of things. Now the daylight saving is another major reason why time is becoming very accurate. Countries like where we live in Canada, US, the clock changes twice a year, right? We have the spring time change, when the fall time change. So we have to change the clock twice a year. Now since everything is digital at this moment, but still back then there used to be manual time changes, and whenever we are changing the time manually in a year, or when the battery is over and we are trying to fix a new battery and change the time, there is always some discrepancies which used to come in the time rectification. However, we are in 2026 right now. We have so good astrological softwares which can rectify the time of birth using the birth correction for the daylight saving time start end also over here. But people have to be very conscious, astrologers has to be very conscious about the DST, daylight saving time, in order to apply that in the birth chart. So that is important. And why 2 minutes can change every aspect in your birth chart is, there's one very important chart which is called as D60, Sastyansh chart. In the divisional charts, D60 changes in every 2 minutes, because one division is of 30 kala, like 30 second is like one part of D60. That changes every 2 minutes. So if you're looking at D60 and you're not doing birth time rectification, then the predictions will always go wrong. That will not be right approach. You have to do the time rectification, make sure the birth time is accurate, only then you can move ahead with the D60 chart. Sometimes even D9 chart can change. See, typically D9 changes in every 3 degree and 20 kala, which is almost like 12 minutes. But if your divisional chart, your D9 is also at the cusp, that could also change in couple of seconds or minutes. So that is very important. That is very important to check the time rectification and look into the divisional chart. If you're looking at just a normal Parashari chart, then all these things doesn't matter to you, because if you're just looking at the ascendant chart and giving predictions just based on the ascendant chart, those will be very generic. You will tell 10 things, maybe 5 things would be right, 5 things will be wrong. That is very low level, basic, amateur sort of astrology predictions, because just at the birth chart, because if you are looking at any ascendant chart, for example, that ascendant chart stays for 2 hours. So does it mean that in 2 hours there could be like millions of kids born in the same city, same state? Will every one of them will have the same life? The answer is no. Here when twins are born at the same time, but just with a difference of like 5 or 6 minutes, the ascendant chart will not change. But we see so much of difference in the twins' life. So many differences in a twin's life. If you have any twins in your family or friend, you know that. So time rectification is important. Look into very advanced level astrologies, divisional charts, Krishnamurti Paddhati. These are the best, one of the very accurate methods of astrology. Comment below, let me know what methods do you follow for your, do you follow Gemini, do you follow Parashari, do you follow Lal Kitab, do you follow tropical astrology or Western astrology? What methods do you follow? We'll be excited to see. A reality of which people don't know about is of the time rectification is, firstly, people don't know how to do this, or people or astrologers might not be very much interested because there is so much of math involved, there is so much of calculations which are involved, and there is no much of awareness about this topic. It's all about awareness. Maybe in next couple of years this topic could get more importance and awareness, and astrologers will start. But frankly, tell me, you might have seen so many astrologers in the world for your personal reading. Did anyone do your time rectification? If answer is no, then I would say then there could be a lot of discrepancies in your birth chart reading. Now the next question is like how this birth time rectification is calculated. Time rectification is calculated based on your birth ascendant, based on a Prashna Kundli which we draw for ruling planets, LLSRD, and we try to match the sublord. Whichever is the closest sublord in the birth ascendant from the Prashna Kundli, from the LLSRD, we try to take that as given by the universe. We pray to the God, we pray to the universe also that please help us to rectify this right birth time for this client, this native who has come to us, and please guide us. And when we get the right birth time, all the predictions are so accurate. So time rectification becomes very accurate. That is one method. Second method is we try to match the personality of the person, like how the person looks, the face, height, comparisons, facial traits, sort of a face reading, a mini face reading. If you have studied divisional charts, you know Navamshas, you know the personality also, you know the face reading. So face reading is one small area, one small method within the Vedic astrology, yet very powerful. So we try to match the personalities. There is a second method. There are many methods for time rectification. So what some astrologers do is they will try to take your life events like last 8-10 years, all the major life events. I don't take that. I don't need your life events. I will tell your life events, that what happened in your past, present, and what's going to happen in your future. Don't believe much in that method to take all the confidential information from the client first, because it makes the lives easy for astrologer. We are not here to make it easy. We are here to look at things, look at complicated things, analyze and give the best solution for you. That's what the motive or the objective over here is. But having said that, there are few more other methods of time rectification too. I know there was one astrologer in Mumbai, he would never meet you but just speak on the phone. By just your voice or sound will rectify the time of birth. So there are like all those crazy different methods of birth time rectification. But doesn't matter, whatever method you do, that is more important. Believe in the time rectification. Do rectification for every client and only then move ahead with the charts reading. That is the message. That is the message for today. So let me know if you have any questions, and if you found this video to be helpful, please don't forget to share this video with your friend who is studying astrology or astrology enthusiast. Maybe next video I should be doing more video on how to do the rectification. Now I can do a master class on how to do the time rectification, but there are many things. Number one, you should be doing rectification after that. Number two, it is a little technical process. Only if you are studying astrology or you're a learned astrologer can can get the time rectification done. Or if you want to learn astrology, you can join my astrology classes, which is starting very soon now. And I can put you in the astrology batch and you can learn the complete astrology course, out of which there are 2 to 3 dedicated lectures for the time rectification. Time rectification is not so easy. I have trained so many students, some of them done excellent in the time rectification, some of them still trying to figure out what is this time rectification method. So, but if you understand the concept, then it will change your life. It will change your life as an astrologer as a whole. So I hope birth time rectification topic is all clear. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Till that time, guys, take care and stay blessed. Hari Om.